American Football, 17 years after their first and at the time only studio album, have come back this year with the second self-titled album, even featuring the same cover style and house. And when I listened to it, I was excited for it. I'll say that. This album obviously isn't as good as the first. Let's establish that right away. That was not one of my expectations, though. I wasn't expecting something to top the first album. Like, if it did, awesome. That's great. I was just keen to see the band, after reuniting, push out soft, somber, emo, just carrying the spirit of the original album and just putting out something that was just felt like a throwback to the album, like the Avalanches did with their latest album. But what's offered on here doesn't even reach the level of compellingness that the first album did. The tracks on here are pretty standard fare or less than. These are all very slow and soft rock tunes that sound similar but lack the beautifully intricate details that I enjoyed about their music initially. The sad and nostalgia-inducing trumpet, kind of marking like the end of day, or the occasional waves of post-rock inspired tremolos on the guitars. This new album feels like it never really goes anywhere. Like the drum sounds, especially the drums, they sound so shrill and synthetic. Although you get a similar sound to the original album, most of it feels like a stagnant and soulless, calculated comeback record, using only their first as entry data. Then they put their first album into a computer and it simply churned out 9 very uninteresting instrumentals that lacked emotional potency or impact. They still sounded similar, mind you, but not nearly as emotionally captivating. And then they sang over them. This American Football record does not score a touchdown. I'm stuck down the middle here. It's meh. It's a 5 out of 10.